This is Mrs. Zander, and she is now 100 years old, right?
Yes.
And what's your birthday?
4/16/17.
4/16/17.
Yes.
And look at her facial color. It looks good. So we want to learn what's her habit and what's her social activities and how is her sleep pattern and why she live up to 100 years old and still have this sharp mind. You know, most people get dementia when
Yes.
they are like 70 years old and they lose their memory. And so, but Mrs. Anders still organized so many social activities.
Yes.
And what kind of social activity you like?
What do I like? I like going to lectures, and I like when we can participate with conversations
Yes.
about important things. For instance, I'm very interested in politics.
Okay.
What's going on in our country now, which
Okay.
is very distressing to me.
Right now, right?
Yes. So, but I've organized groups here, and a few years ago, I was able to get, what's her name? Our senator.
Elizabeth Warren?
Yes. So she came here. It took me about a year to get her here. I used every contact that I had, and she came and spoke with us. She was absolutely marvelous. Every person here was down there, to hear her, and people were lined up on the street to hear her. She was simply marvelous. So my next activity that I want to get her back here if I can.
Oh,
yes.
When are you planning to get her here?
Well, I have to write to her. I haven't done it yet.
Okay.
So anytime she wants to come, we will welcome her with open arms.
Oh, that's nice.
I think she's simply wonderful. And whether she's going to run for president or not, I don't know. But whatever she does, I'm with her.
That's great. So that social activity actually is really good for the brain activity,
Right.
right?
I hope so, yes.
Yes.
But you heard me forget her name.
Yeah, but then you have too much information in your brain.
Yes.
It will come to your brain.
Right,
yes.
it does.
It does not quickly come out because there's so much information. And my next question is, do you sleep well?
Yes.
So what time you go to bed? And
that varies. Sometimes I go to sleep close to midnight.
Midnight, okay.
But I can be in bed and listen to television first.
Listen, just listen.
I listen to television.
Okay.
And then I have a book here. It's not really a book. It's, what do you call it? Where you have all the pages together. It's right down there that I read.
So you read a book, right?
Oh, yes.
Oh, my God. And every night?
Every night.
Yeah, before you go to sleep,
of course,
right?
Yes.
And then you fall asleep. How many times you get up to go to bathroom at night?
Usually once.
Just once?
Yes.
And then you go back to sleep,
I
right?
go back to sleep
yes,
right away.
That's good.
Right.
Yeah. I think that sleep is so important for the memory.
Yes, it is. Absolutely.
Yes.
And if some nights I find that it's hard to get to sleep, I get up and I read, and then I go back to sleep.
Yes.
So if I'm tired, I read a little bit, and that puts me to sleep.
That's good. What kind of book you like to read?
I love mysteries.
Okay.
But I also like historical novels.
Historical novels?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's not stimulating, it's very educating.
Yes.
That's good. And I heard your daughter told me that you used to smoke, but you quit, right?
I was a very heavy smoker. I smoked 2 packs a day.
Until how old?
Until I was, let me see, I quit the summer that Peggy came home from France. She was 18. What is she now? She's 67? So I'm just trying to figure it out. 18 from 67 is 45. So I must have been around 45 or so.
Yeah, see, even you smoke, you quit early enough,
Yes.
you still can live up to 100 years old, right?
Yes.
Yes. And I hear your breathing is pretty good.
Yes.
It's not like you're wheezing.
Wheezing, right.
Yes,
No,
yes.
it's not bad. Sometimes it's worse than others, but I have machines here that help me with breathing. If my breath is short, they're right up there.
Yes.
But other than that, I function without it.
That's great.
Yeah.
Do you drink coffee or tea?
Mostly coffee in the morning, but very often I drink tea.
You drink
at
tea
night. Yes.
at night?
Yes.
Okay. So when you drink coffee, it's just 1 cup or 2 cups?
One.
Just 1 cup in the morning.
Yeah.
And at night, when you drink tea, is that green tea, black tea, or what kind of tea?
It's black tea.
Black tea.
And I drink maybe a half a cup or a cup. I don't drink much.
Okay. Okay.
And I have some liquor before I have dinner.
Before you have dinner, what is the time?
Well, usually around 5:30 or 6.
5:30.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you have your dinner.
I have my dinner.
Okay.
Right.
How much you drink? Just a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually bourbon. I have it out there. Occasionally, in the summer now, I'll switch and I'll drink vodka. Or something like that.
Okay.
But I have less than 1 drink. That's all I can take.
Less 1.
Yes.
Yes, that's the moderation.
Yes.
When did you started drinking this little bit alcohol? Around 5:30.
About 5 o'clock in the afternoon, I take it. Let me see. How old was I? Well, I've been doing it for years.
Okay. It's not like started very early, like 20 years old, right?
No.
Okay.
No.
That's later time.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Okay. And I heard you like to play bridge, right?
Yes, I'm a good bridge player.
Oh, how often you play?
Well, I'm going to play today. I play every Sunday with a group of women, and I play every Tuesday night.
Every Tuesday night?
Yes, because there's a tournament.
Okay.
And then if I'm called on during the week by somebody, I say, sure, I'll play. But regularly, I play 2 times a week.
2 times a week.
And
you organize the activity, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you have so many social activity, you interact with people.
Yes.
You talk to them.
Of course.
Yes. And what kind of food do you like? Do you like fruit, vegetables?
Well, that's a problem now. I don't know if Peggy told you or not. I had become very sick, and they thought I was dead or going to dying.
Okay.
And I have a problem with the esophagus.
Okay.
You see, and I have a hernia in here that presses on the esophagus.
Okay.
So that instead of it being straight, it's kind of like this, and the food gets stuck here.
Okay.
So consequently, everything has to be pulverized for me.
Okay.
It's all mush, which is too bad because I love food and I love eating.
So you love food, right?
Yes.
What kind of food do you love before?
Well, I love, what can I say? I love meat. I don't particularly care for fish.
Okay.
I eat it, but it's not my favorite.
Okay.
And
what kind of meat do you like?
Beef.
Beef.
Yes, although I love pork too, if I get it.
Okay.
And I like chicken.
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoy eating, and I used to enjoy cooking very much.
Oh, you used to cook?
Yeah, oh, yes,
Oh.
yes. But now I don't, because I just have all this mush.
Okay.
You
Okay.
see. That's the biggest sacrifice because of my age, because this esophagus business. I have to be very careful.
Okay.
You see, there's a machine there. Everything is mushed up for me.
Okay. Okay.
And there's no exception.
Yes, but then you surely get enough nutrients. Your facial color is good.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
And your hearing is good.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, that's good.
And I can eat whatever I want as long as it's mushed up.
Yes, you still have good appetite, right?
Well, yes, and not as good as it used to be,
Okay.
but I still have an appetite, of course.
Okay.
I have 3 meals a day because I want to stay strong. I don't want to be sick again.
Yes, that's good.
Yes.
Eating.
Yes,
It's important.
It's important, right?
Yes. So you sleep well. That's the most important thing.
Yes.
And you are join so many and organize so many social activities.
Well, I'm not as good an organizer now as I used to be. You know, I was better then because I was ahead of everything.
Oh, good.
But now I slowed down very much.
So what kind of job you took before?
Well, I was psychiatric social worker.
Ah, okay.
So I was the head of a day hospital.
Okay.
For there were very sick people.
Okay.
They were mostly schizophrenic.
Schizophrenic. Oh, okay.
So I did that for many years.
Okay.
And then I had to retire because I was moving.
Okay.
And then when I first retired, I volunteered in the prison to work with women prisoners.
Oh my God.
But it was just for a very short time because then I couldn't walk up the stairs, you see, so that interfered with my continuing any longer at that. So that's when I came here.
Oh, okay. But you volunteered for a while in the prison.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's...
And then when I was here, it was all volunteer work.
Yes.
Whatever I did was volunteering to do, and it was fun.
That's great.
Yeah, I don't do as much as I did then.
Yeah, but then we need to slow down, right? I cannot compare it to my daughter, who is 26 years old.
But that's very interesting because last night at the table, this is very funny, I said to the women, if you had it to do over, what would you choose to do? What would your profession be? So I got them all to say what they would do. Most of them wanted to work with children, little ones, teach kindergarten or that. And I said, I would go to law school.